Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're enjoying the proceedings so far. In the following film, we're going to hear from a variety of residents about their experiences and memories of being involved on an area panel, resident committee, or Redland Residents' Voice. So I hope you enjoy the following film.
My name is Patsy Hope. I'm a tenant rep for the West Area Panel. The West Area Panel covers Whiteway, Englishcombe Lane, Turton, Redland Park and Pennycrick View areas.
My name is Sue Parker and I'm a member of the former Bath North Area Panel, which has been in existence for quite a long time. We're almost as old as well, we are older than Curo because we started when summer was set up. Averaged about 15 members over the time, and we've covered such diverse areas as the Bath East and Bath Ford and Bathampton, Weston, Newbridge Court, Lark Hall, and both modern and Georgian buildings in the centre of Bath, so we've all got completely different interests. We've kept going over the years at a number of venues. We started off at the former summer offices off the Bristol Road, and we've been at the Church Hall in Grove Street, which wasn't a particular success because we had martial arts overhead. And then we've also been at St John's Court, Grove Street, where they guested us there.
One of the biggest things we did was at St Chad's sheltered housing in Missile Norton. They had an awful big problem with the people with the flags and that coming out of the public house at 2 o'clock in the morning, going down through and tapping on their bedroom windows. And so we got involved with that. And
we've been active locally and at a more strategic level. Locally, we've looked after the needs of residents with regards to car parking, central heating in elderly people's bungalows, and the long-running saga of the Lark Hall laundry, which was out of use, and we had to constantly get that brought into the limelight.
We've had a real launch on quite a few things, and a few speakers have come along, which has instigated us doing other things in the community. We've got involved on various projects for sheltered housing, but each panel member has come along and done their own particular area and what they wanted for their area, and it's been very good. It's been very good indeed. In fact, I have been amazed and quite absolutely amazed at how the panel have worked. It's been quite a privilege to work with such a hard, committed people who have been right at the heart of their community.
We spent a lot of time going down around to Glastonbury, over the Froome. We walked around, put leaflets through boxes, try to encourage more people to get involved with us.
At the SRC, we were one of the first groups to mention starter tenancies, which were later taken forward as probationary tenancies, and we put a lot of research into radon gas and how the properties would be affected. Several of our members were involved in the scrutiny panel steering group, and some have gone on to become full members and take it forward and play a very active part in it.
We arranged coffee mornings, and we went down there when the local service centre was at its busiest on a Monday morning. People would come in, can we 2 minutes for a chat?
I think the transformation process of the 2 housing associations, residents, trying to get them working towards this change in a positive way and not look back at how it was or how we did things, and look going forward and saying, well, we'll be changing together, and we're working together for a common thing, which is our housing needs, and whether it doesn't matter if we're a tenant, leaseholder, we all got to live somewhere. And I think working together, we're such difference has been great, working through this transformation stage to where we are.
We've tended to focus on what we have in common at the panels, which is the work that we do there, but we've always had a very strong panel. John Richardson has been active at Chandler Close Residents Association, sourcing funding and setting on events for the residents there, and the same has been happening at Mountain Wood with John Fleming and Christine. I'd also like to mention two who are no longer with us. Our late chair, Rosemary Taylor, who drove us forward over many years, and Joan Bird from Rosewell Court. I think there's a bit of a stereotype of a typical resident in social housing, but we've all come from a number of backgrounds. We've had people from commerce, from business, licensees, from teaching, and there's no one size fits all. And we've found it interesting that from all our different backgrounds, we've managed to work together and come to positive outcomes for our residents.
Down at Wellow, there was, down at Manor Close, there was an old shed down there where Gertie used to, and other residents used to put all their tables and chairs in through the winter. It was just falling down. But we looked at it and it was beyond repair. So another thing we did was bought them a nice new 12-foot by 8-foot shed so they could do.
I've really enjoyed it. I joined about 8 years ago. I must say when I joined it wasn't exactly what I expected. It was a full programme every month, very full, but I just wanted to bring from my area to, which was then summer housing, I wanted to bring the problems, and I felt I wasn't able to do that at that time. But having a lovely, brilliant housing officer, I call him, and that's Andy Isles at the time, I was able to have monthly one-to-ones with Andy to bring the problems to his attention, things he didn't know about that we were able to hopefully resolve most of them. So I'm quite sad that that's finished, but time's moving.
I've thoroughly enjoyed it, I really have, you know. Over the years, I mean, through the area panel, about 10 years I've been on the SRC, 4 of those I was chair. And you know, I've met some lovely people.
I've thoroughly enjoyed it. It's been good to be able to put something back into the community. And I think we were all a bit apprehensive that our area panel was to close, but we took the decision that we would actually formally close it down with a celebration at our AGM of what we've achieved, and then we would all individually look at what we might do in the future. Some are continuing to be active in the local communities. Many are looking towards the new overarching residents group. People are still on the scrutiny panel, and some, such as myself, are continuing on the former working groups. And I hope to get involved in the Georgian project that's coming up, because that's something that personally interests me.
More with the aerial panel has given me a hell of a lot of confidence. I can do things now that I would never have dreamed of doing 10 years ago. I just wouldn't have the nerve to do it. So yeah, it's been a learning curve, and I've thoroughly enjoyed it.
And so I've joined the communication panel. I'm very interested in lettings because I feel there should be changes there. And also I'm very interested in what is happening with the new reforms that are coming in on debt and the way that housing benefit is going.
I would still stay involved with the service improvement panels. I might get more involved locally, in Weston-super-Mare where I live, because there are a lot of local issues in the community where I live, so there's a lot of options for me within the new structure.
And my plans for the future, there is a residents association set up in Redland Park at present, run by 2 ladies that's already living there, and has invited me to be part of that group, which I have. Just starting up at this moment in time, and we've got 5 members already, 6 probably in the future. Also, I have spoken to or had a letter from Curo, asking if I would be interested to join a panel which does the funding for such groups as the Residents Association.
What I wanted to say further is that the spirit that's been engendered here by tenants who have been involved has been quite an amazing and unique one, and we have been well trained by what was summer housing. We have had a great deal of experience given to us to work with the various committees we've been on, and if that is not kept, that spirit that was here, and is lost, that would be a great shame.